Abarca Fitness fam, how we doing today? This is the last Saturday before Christmas. This is prime time for a personal trainer. My name is Brian Abarca. I've been a personal trainer for more than 13 years. They call me the Booty Doctor. I am in the New Jersey, New York City area, and I've been doing this for a while now. Making good money, mentoring other personal trainers. I'm doing part-time in person, full-time online, and full-time mentoring. So I want to discuss on what I'm eating right now. I'm having some cherries. Yes, I have whole bags of cherries just to kind of pick on while I work. Today is Saturday, and today's Saturday. I woke up at 5 a.m. I had a few mentorship calls from like the West Coast and Central Time, and I had a lot of in-person clients. I finally have a break. It's around 10:20 right now. On a Saturday, I have a sales call at 11. I have a boxing session at 12, and then I have a mentorship call at 1. Okay? So right now, what I'm doing, I don't know if you guys can see, I have up my price sheet. I was doing sales yesterday, and I just airdropped my PDF Booty program. It's an ebook, with a bunch of stuff there. Um, I stood up late having a lot of sales calls yesterday. I know regular calls and a few sales calls, and I closed 2 out of 4, and I'm not happy about that. You know, it was one of those days. It was long. No excuses though. I know. I know where I did wrong or what I did wrong, but one I closed. It was no big deal. It was easy. It was the third time they were coming onto the phone with me. So I knew, like, I was like, all right. I confirmed with them throughout the day, and they're like, yeah, definitely, we're looking forward to the call. So I knew they were gonna come on. Like, there's no reason why they would want to be on a third call with me. Um, Third time meeting within like 6 weeks. Like, if they weren't busy, or if they weren't, they tried to negotiate the price down. I said no, you can pay it in parts. Boom. The other one was a mentorship call. Um, he's paying weekly, and 2 calls per week, and he's just starting off his business. And I love people like that because they're really, he has an amazing beginning story. Um, then my third call, we were on the phone for about like an hour and a half, and I thought I had her, and she hung up on me after an hour and a half. And I was really, really stern. I'm really trying to work on being so transparent and so tough loving at the end, after like some time has been given on the call, after I present, after I drop my price, after I do the obstacles. I have some mentors that have told me that, like, hey, listen, like, you need to be aggressive. Like, not aggressive, but like, the word was, you have to be, you have to give them tough love. Like, because I was so lenient with, like, oh, you don't have the money, all right, like, would it help if, like, blah 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 blah, and this and that. Like, I wouldn't utilize their pain points and be like, listen, you said you haven't gotten laid in 3 months. You said that you're looking for someone to settle down with. You said that you're tired and avoiding the mirror because you're blah 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 blah. Like, do you think these this lifestyle that you have right now has been a result of the way you've been acting and thinking throughout your whole life? Yes. And then like things like that, where like I'm just kind of like really attacking their. So I practiced it. My first call, I was like, okay, cool. I had another call, and I'm like, all right, we're kind of here for a little while, a while. But she's a single mom. Her story really resonated with me. So right now, I am actually going to send her this ebook because she really wanted to build her glutes. She told me she was like really, really tight financially from the get. I ignore that. Some of my mentors would say, "Hey, listen, like if they literally tell you from the get, like they don't have any money or they're tight or their situation, they just kind of want to shop around, or whatever the case may be. These are and ors. Like get off the phone, maybe give them some free value, and then like that's it. Like don't waste your time. And then I have other mentors that kind of tell me you could have you could still practice your script. Why not? And I did that. I kept on. I was like, listen, let me just hear your story, see if I could help you out, give you some value. No big deal. So I practiced my script, and these two calls, they gave me an idea of like already before onboarding because my team kind of like vetted them already, um, of whether they'll be high ticket or not. They didn't qualify for high ticket. However, I wanted to go through my script. Anyways, long story short, her story resonated with me. She's a single mom. Her kid has some issues, and I'm like, listen, like I could really help you out. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm not gonna give her my full program, but just a simple ebook. Again, building that relationship, you know, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm posting. You see it right? I'm posting. Hey, I said morning, Melissa. So she hung up on me, and then she made the excuse, my phone is about to die. I had to hop on a call, so I didn't even acknowledge that. So I was like, morning, Melissa. No worries. Here's no. I want to make it more personal. Your story really resonated with me last. I can't do it. Showing you guys. Resonated with me last night. I think this would be a great first step with you, or for you to follow. Okay, no worries. Your story about you and your daughter, blah, 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 really resonated with me last night. I think this would be a great first step for you to build your confidence. Consider it a Christmas. Sending love. She'd appreciate that. Again, making relationships. The second one, I was really, 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 really aggressive. Like, I keep saying aggressive. Not aggressive, but like, I was like, listen, like, I'm not gonna get off this phone. Like, you told me you need this. Like, this girl's basically dying. She has so many conditions. She's not doing anything about it. She's eating like trash. My assistant told me like she was looking for something budget, very, very budget friendly. I was like, okay, fine. But again, I didn't want to like jump through the script. I wanted to go through my script and see if she'll still bite. Fuck it. So obviously I gave her the full price of the program. She's like, oh yeah, doable. I'll just have to move some funds around. I'm like, okay, great. Well, listen, my assistant, and again, I handled her some obstacles. Then I got to the point where like I'm like, all right, listen, my assistant might have mentioned or may have mentioned that you were looking for something more budget friendly. Would that help you? She's like, yeah, great. I had this challenge, blah blah blah, $99. She's like, yeah, no, I'm still gonna have to move things around. So we spent like a solid 20 minutes just fucking handling objections, and then got to the point where like I'm like, listen, I'm late for my next call. So anyways, that's why I'm doing this ebook, sending it out there. Um, it snowed here in Jersey. I don't know if you saw my shorts or whatnot. If you connect the day of me waking up that Saturday in the morning and it's snowing, this is the same day I'm recording this. I have a short day. I worked from 5, finishing at 2. I have 4 hours left. Yeah, man, I mean, that's the trainer life. Sales sometimes don't go your way. You wake up early. Some clients are a half hour late. I had a client who was half hour late. You're just there doing extra work. She comes. They end up expecting like some additional time, and you're like, absolutely not. I have another client after you. So I made her still stay at my gym, did some extra cardio. Then I had back-to-back clients. And yeah, and then my recent client, he's been getting extra support from his friends about him looking good compared to how he was when he was 300 pounds. And makes me happy, man. He's getting a lot of love from his friends now because he's losing a lot of weight. He's looking slimmer. He's looking good. I support him. I compliment him, but I don't want to compliment too much because I want to keep him focused. Um, and if you, this is my thing. If you compliment your clients too much every single day, they get used to it. It's like that dopamine every single day from your trainer becomes like numb after a period of time. So then it doesn't matter or it doesn't mean anything when you say it, when you actually mean it, or when you actually are surprised about a transformation. So be selective, compliment them, of course. Don't be a dickhead, but like choose your battles, like choose your times. Be positive, obviously, be supportive, obviously, be educational, be the leader, obviously, but don't like continuously like really like say, oh my god, like you look skinnier, every single day. Like, come on. It's not gonna mean anything. It's like telling your girlfriend I love you every single day, or giving your girlfriend flowers every single day. If you give your girlfriend flowers every single day, she's gonna be expecting it, and there's gonna be a point after a period of time where you'll be like, oh, it's just flowers, it doesn't matter. But if you don't give flowers like ever, and you surprise her with flowers like once or twice a year or every 2 years, she's gonna be like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is the best gift ever. You know what I'm saying? So something like that. Think about it. But yeah, love you all. Drop in the comments. This is important. Drop in the comments if you want me to upload the sales calls. The recorded I'll do my due diligence to just like not expose the other person. But drop it in the comments if you want to listen to these sales calls. If you want to listen to the closed and the non-closed, they were both pretty good. I believe a lot of people, my mentorees have access to those calls, but I believe a lot of people would actually get a lot of sauce if they listen to it. And I'm open to constructive criticism, not a problem. All right, love you all. Happy Saturday.